it is. It's a Festivus miracle. It's December 23rd. Happy Festivus, and we're here for some Dragon Quest VI. We got hang on, I didn't fix my camera yet, so I got to do that before we show the action here. There it is. We got Dragon Quest VI original Super Famicom version with a fan translation to English, and we got the Famicom right over here, the Super Famicom right over here for it. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't change the RetroTink over to. Oh, and my HDMI cable is still in my other computer? Oh, man. Okay, HDMI cable moved over. Super Nintendo. Oh, and now we're talking. Okay, and now briefly, let's go over my notes real quick as well. So, why get a Super Famicom? I just like it, you know? I get a little bit of personal extra pleasure out of playing old games. When, I just think it's fun, when we're using like an actual Super Famicom and an actual Super Famicom controller and that kind of stuff. Just it's purely a preference thing. Okay, now. Oops. I just think it's neat. Exactly. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-bum. Trying to find a place to get a Fire Emblem 1 NES Repro cart with the latest translation patch. Okay, we're going to get a little off topic for a second, but Jade, do you know about the Voltar modules? Do you know about these things? Because this is how we're playing Dragon Quest VI right now, is we're on the original Super Famicom cartridge with Voltar's module applying the patch to it. So, yeah. So very briefly, how it works. Oh, here we go. We're starting today off with a little bit of show and tell. Very briefly, how it works is I've got one of these, the INL Retro, this is called. It goes USB to the PC, and so you can use this to dump the cartridge onto your PC. Then, you can get the fan translation patch off of romhacking.net or wherever, and apply it to your own ROM. Then, you can use one of these fellas to write the translated ROM onto some NAND chips, which come with Voltar's modules, and then you solder the chips onto Voltar's modules, which look like this, which you then solder onto the back of the ROM chips. And just like that, we have an original Dragon Quest VI Super Famicom cartridge, but it is in English. It's the English fan translation patch. And the reason I want to go through all this is because check this out. I happen to have right here Fire Emblem. How about that? This is original Fire Emblem for Famicom. Man, I just love the box and the art and stuff. And, oh, there we go. I actually happen to have already done the mod on this cartridge. So, so check this out. Oh. There we go. Here we have it. Oh, I didn't have the sound on. How about that? Fire Emblem in English from the original stuff. And, okay, so briefly here, just to, I will link you guys on YouTube the video that is about this. Let's see, Voltar, 8 megabits is the name of the thing. Let's see, that one's Super Famicom. I just want to find the video real quick that is, that's for this particular mod. That's weird. I thought that there was a different one between... I swear there's a Voltar video for this exact thing. Yeah, here it is. Okay. I guess the video title just doesn't have the product name in it. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. I just find this kind of stuff really fun and fascinating. Yeah, it's way less work to just use an EverDrive. Absolutely. It's way less work to use an EverDrive. I just think that this is neat, and so it's the kind of dumb shit I'm into, you know? That's all. Alright, anyway, back to Dragon Quest. Oh, all right. So anyway, time to continue our quest. So what the hell was I doing? Where were we? So right now what's going on in the game is I am still struggling to beat this one boss. Oh, but I had an idea. Okay. I had an idea on how to do this boss, and I don't necessarily want to keep banging my head against it because we are getting to a point where it's kind of cost prohibitive because hang on, we slept at the inn, right? It's kind of cost prohibitive at this point because, you know, it costs us a lot of money to revive our characters if they're dead. But I did have a strategic idea. And the strategic idea is if he casts Reflect and then we throw out just a garbage spell in order to intentionally get reflected, I suspect that might actually cancel his Reflect. And then we can sneak a stop spell on him. And that will get him to stop firevolting us. And if he stops firevolting us, I think that we can win the fight. And I think this game is pretty hard so far, yeah. Now, I think that some of the difficulty in this game so far is me being not, me not playing optimally, right? Like, I think that maybe I should be in a different place right now, you know? I don't necessarily think that I'm, that I need to be doing this boss right now. And so there could be something more efficient for me to be doing. But, I'm having fun with attempts on this boss, so there's no reason, yet to go somewhere else, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of generally the way I think about it, is that it's like, might as well try it if it's still fun, and then if it starts to be less fun, then it's time to go do something else. I did already try to go do something else, but I couldn't, I didn't actually find anything that I could do. Like, I was finding other stuff, but nothing where I could, like, get any, like, headway on a quest or something like that. Doesn't have the Apits on his store anymore? Gotcha. I know that Voltar went through some pretty serious health stuff recently, so I don't know if it's just temporarily out of stock or what the deal with that is. Like, if it'll be back soon or anything like that. Yeah, no, it's the same guy. He had some major problems. The last thing I did that opened the game world up is I got the flying bed. Not out of stock, just not even listed. Yeah, I'm not sure how he operates his store, if that's normal or not. I'd be surprised if he quit selling it altogether, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe a certain part got, like, prohibitively expensive or something like that. I have no idea. Oh. Okay, so... Oh! That cold breath isn't too bad. But yeah, there was some other stuff that I found with the bed. Like, I went down the other hole in the world, but it, Here, let me go save life here. I went down the other hole in the world, but it just went down to a puzzle. I haven't knelt you, but I mean, right now what I'm doing is I'm just continuing, like, I have an idea on how maybe I can beat this boss. And if it doesn't work, then I'm going to once again start adventuring around to try to figure out what else I can do right now. And yeah, Vayrix, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Okay. Bum. Like watching a really long movie where you don't know the plot. Yeah, it's like I do get a little self-conscious at some point when it takes me too long to, like, if it gets to the point where it's been 3 streams and I haven't made any plot progress, then it starts to get like, uh-oh, who the hell wants to watch this? You know what I mean? Like I do get a little self-conscious. But it'll make the pop-off even sweeter when we do figure it out, you know? Finding the kids under the bed in Dragon Quest V, didn't that only take like 2 hours? I mean, it took like 2 hours, but didn't it take like 2 hours only? This is maybe tricky. People will watch me replay the same 15 minutes for hours. Yeah. The kind of the reward of a good speed run though is a little bit more exciting than a first playthrough usually. Hey, I'm not complaining that people are watching. Ooh. Okay. Wait, who just tried to run? Man, the thing is, I don't want to have the text speed much slower because it'll make every fight take forever. But sometimes I see something happen and I'm like, wait, oh, I have an instant replay button. I should have remembered to hit my replay button. All right, here we go. All right, let's do it. The latest point where a run has failed, I got supernova'd one time. As in, like, I screwed up the very last fight enough times to where he cast his, like, 3-minute-long spell, and I lost a PB to that. That was, I mean, it was funny, though. It was, like, I thought it was funny, because it's so stupid, and it never happens, you know? At least not if you're running long range. It was bad. It was like one thing went wrong, and then it just tilted me into, like, the fight just spiraled out of control, and then I got supernova'd. I still won, like, I beat the game, but it wasn't a PB anymore. Because it was on PB pace, and then that spell is, like, 3 minutes long. And yeah, I've like known, not really though, like online, right? Online acquaintance. I've known Voltar for a long time. When I first got into playing retro games on stream, you know, before I did my own mods, I mean, Voltar is the guy who's the reason that I do mods of my stuff and stuff, because, like, originally he's the one who modded my Nintendo and my N64. But then I watched all of his videos about how to do mods, and then I just do my own now. Okay. All right. Here we go. I think the first thing that we're gonna do is... Oh, shit, I have my characters on no magic right now. Okay, that's fine for the first thing. All right, now here's what we're gonna do. Follow orders. And what I need is for some kind of spell to hit his reflection. So that's what sap is gonna do. And then after the sap goes off, we hit him with stop spell. Or I guess we just hit him with 2 stop spells. That runs the risk of... I'm gonna stop spell my own party by doing this. But oh well, we'll see what happens. Okay, there we go. Sap got bounced. Now let's see if Stop Spell goes through. It does, but it didn't affect him. Okay, so my plan works. It's just that the Stop Spell has to actually land. He could be immune to it, yeah. All right, I'm gonna try the same. I'm gonna try the same thing again, because this is the plan this time. Mia, don't scratch the chair. Just jump up if you want to be here. Don't scratch the chair. Come on. All right, I'll lift you. Oh boy. Okay, what's going on? We need to try the stop spells again. Okay, so that's getting reflected now. There's Firebolt. This is why we need to get stop spell on him. And now Muriel's dead already. Damn it, dude. Okay, hang on. I have to see what happened when stop spell got reflected. Okay, here it is. All right. Okay. Muriel blocked her own spells, is what happened. What are we doing? I mean, we're kind of screwed at the moment. But here, let's do this and this. Man, those guys have a lot of health. I think we just reset. I don't think the reset button works on my Super Famicom. So I guess we're just turning off and on. What classes? We've got a... Dash is a fighter. Hassan is a priest. Dash is a fighter who used to be a soldier. Hassan is a priest who used to be a fighter. Chamorro is a... thief who used to be a merchant. Muriel is a wizard who used to be a priest. There you go. Yeah. Having him drop his reflect does make him cast it again, which seems good. I think I can use that to win. Maybe. Let me think about this. What spell do we spam on him? Sap seems okay because I can also be casting Increase to undo it, to make up for it. Or we could keep Can you cast Heal on an enemy? Let me check something. I don't think you can, but I want to make sure. Metal Slimes, 4 of them! Spell, Heal. No, there's no like left or right. So yeah, I just had to make sure. And then forget has to do with, this game's got like a mechanic where you can like remember something that a character says to you and recall it later. And then forget like gets rid of what you currently have remembered or something like that. For these guys, we just need somebody to get a critical hit, basically. If anyone gets a crit... Ah, but they all ran away. Oh, wait. We did kill one of them, apparently. Because we got experience. Nice. Anyway, okay. So, back to... Did you fart again, Mia? What's with you? What's going on? What's going on with you today? Okay, anyway. I guess we probably cast... Thought they had 10 HP. Okay, I'm not positive about this, but I think enemies might also have a random amount of HP, which sounds insane, but I'm like almost sure that that's a thing in this series. And yo, Sparrowgrass. I think Sap is the best thing to cast on him. The problem with Sap is that it has to be Dash, and Dash is one of my main damage dealers. I would like it to be something that I cast with... Here, let me just look at my characters in a easier way. Okay, so if I go spell, these are our options with Dash. These are our options. Let's see, Slashing Tornado, Death on one guy. Okay. With you, and Politico Teacher, thank you for subscribing. Banish. Cures numbed allies. Yeah, still Sap is what I think. Fireball, small fire, and that hits the whole group though. Ice Bolt might be good. Just do a little bit of damage to ourselves. Hang on, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I will be back in a minute. Whoa, whoa! Did you hear her meow and shake her head at the same time there? Okay. I'm thinking probably Ice Bolt. She has Blaze more, but not just Blaze. I feel like Blaze would be the best thing. Okay. By the way, that pee was cloudy. I gotta drink some more water. Oh, yeah. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bow. Bum ba da bum, doo 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 bum ba da bum. Okay. Whoops. If it hits a group and it gets reflected, I can only imagine it would hit the whole party. That would be my guess. All right. We're going in again. You played this whole game using fast frame, so like you played it in like 1.5 speed or something like that, kinda. Whoops. All right. So at some point, I may again go back to just exploring, go do something else, you know. But I think this new idea of trying to interact with his reflect casts, I think might get us through. It's worth another try. Dude, so we've been playing Yakuza 5 now. We started the 5th one. I'm getting real into it. We just got to the part where you can drive the taxi and do taxi missions. And I love it so much. Because it's not like Grand Theft Auto taxi missions where you're speeding all over the place and taking shortcuts and running over people. It's the opposite. You know, this game takes place in Japan, right? So the taxi missions are like, you need to make sure not to hit the gas too hard or hit the brakes too hard because it'll upset your passenger, you know? You need to make sure that you're signaling and stopping where you're supposed to, like all that kind of stuff, like following all the laws of the road. And then when your passenger says something, you have to like choose a response while you're driving. You got to choose how to respond to them in order to, you know, satisfyingly keep the conversation going. It's great, dude. It's great. Oh no, this is gonna put me in a bad spot. You like to drive like a good boy in GTA? Me too. When I was younger, all the time when I was younger, I would load up GTA 2 and I would just drive around following the law. And I thought that was fun, you know. Sounds worse than real life? No, it's gamified. They've got like there's like a cute little drawing of a human on the side that's like that like nods politely when they notice you doing things good and polite. It's great, man. I'm into it. I'm so excited to drive these fuckers around. And then also, sometimes while you're driving the taxi, the devil killers come up and try to street race you. and then you gotta street race with them, and all the characters say things like "Devil Killer," you know, "Devil Killer desu." It's great. Restore me. The hostess girl management. Which one? Are you talking about in 4 there was the one where you're Akiyama and like, yeah, you like choose their clothes for the. You gotta like scope out the clientele of the day of what people are saying and then like dress them up to like fit that clientele. That was fun. We have a show cat request. Oh. There she is. She's acting innocent now. She might need a bath tonight. Because, we're having the family over for Christmas Eve tomorrow. Like after work tomorrow, we're hosting our family Christmas, and so Mia here, you might need a bath tonight. Oh, she's getting into it. Oh, what a cutie. How much face cleaning are we gonna get? Because not much. The face cleaning is the cutest thing. All right. We'll just do a regular restore. Yeah, too bad you're allergic to cats. I'm surprised how many people are allergic to cats. It seems like one of the most common allergies. As far as like allergies of things that are common, right? You know, because up there you've got like bees, peanuts, and cats, I feel like, is the other big one. Now, let me ask you guys a real question though. Do you think what percentage of people who think that they're allergic to bees are actually allergic? Because I know it is an allergy, but like I feel like some people just don't want to get stung, you know? And so they're just saying they're allergic to make everyone take the bee more seriously. Because it's like if you get stung by a bee, like you get a bee sting, you know? It swells. That doesn't mean you're allergic. You think 60% of them are actually allergic? Yeah, you know, I'm not sure. I have no idea. Who knows, though? I mean, maybe bee stings are something that humans are just, like, super allergic to. Like, all the time. Used to be allergic to dogs too, but that one kind of vanished as he got older. I've heard that also. There's also cats that are hypoallergenic. Because from what I've heard, like people who are allergic to cats, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think like the thing, oh my god, like the thing that you're allergic to is like the protein that's in their saliva. And then, of course, they lick themselves to bathe, so, you know, they put their saliva all over themselves because that's how they bathe. But there are certain cats. Are you fucking serious, dude? Oh my god, this dungeon. There are cats that are just not, that just don't produce that protein in their saliva. Alright, so we got both of our healers killed. So I gotta leave. Muriel has more MP, so we'll revive her. Yeah, Bengals are the cat that I know is hypoallergenic. But yeah, they're also Bengals are also expensive because they're like a fancy cat. I lived with a Bengal for a little bit. My cousin has one, or had one. I'm just not sure. Probably still does though. And I lived with her for a little while. That was one cute cat, man. They got, like, she's, like, very thin and, like, just super agile thin cat with big ears, you know? One time that cat got up on my lap and put her paw, like, she stood on my lap, put her paws right here, and started, like, rubbing her face on my face. And it was, like, the cutest thing I've ever experienced in my life. And then she just, like, chomped the tip of my nose and ran away. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Yes, there we go. The cat's diet affects you? Interesting. All right, here we go again. Let's try again. We're questing, that's right. You can tell by the music. This is like my favorite song in the whole series so far. The flying bed music. Whoops. Okay. Do. Yeah, I've seen a tiny bit of 8 and 11, and those are the two that I'm like most looking forward to. I mean, the other ones look cool also, don't get me wrong, but really looking forward to those two. And yeah, there's only 4 left after this one because 10 is like it's like a Chinese only MMO or something. Maybe it's Japanese, I can't actually remember. I'm not someone who generally gets those two mixed up, it's just that I can't remember which one it is. Because sometimes that's a thing, where, like, China just has their own MMOs. But point is, we have 7, 8, 9, and 11 after this. Ooh. All right. Wait, it's not you. Thief level 6. 7 on Steam Deck? Oh, no. We're playing 7 on PlayStation. As God intended. Oh, right. My merchant is a back row guy. Ooh. But we got to get rid of the Panther. You think Rebirth is way better than Remake? I tolerated Remake because it was at least... Oh, I don't know. I just had enough. The things that I didn't like about Remake were not necessarily any better in Rebirth, and maybe even worse, and so... Hang on, we're fighting metal slimes here. Bros, I need you guys to... I need someone to crit this guy. Yeah. Thoughts on Remake Rebirth? They're not for me. Mostly it's the writing. I really don't like the dialogue and the way that it's written. I think it's just kind of a cringe nightmare. But I also can't really power through it either because I also just don't really like the battle system. I don't like the game structure, you know. It's just none of it is my kind of game, you know. Man, these trips seem pretty good. All right, we gotta do like we gotta do one of these. Okay. These guys can do a good amount of damage. Oh man, these guys are so fast. Final Fantasy 17. Oh, I get it. So Final Fantasy 17 is Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3. I mean, that would be so stupid that it would be kind of awesome, you know? And I'll tell you, like, Nomura, I feel like he does do things that are so stupid that they're awesome sometimes, right? Like the gun blade in Final Fantasy VIII. You might like it, and I like it too. I also like gun blades. Because they're so stupid, they're cool. Hang on, we gotta use Famous Amos's heals right now. Is this really not interactable? Like, this in an RPG just looks like a spring that would replenish my HP, you know? What if we map read? Mage Tower, floor 5. Okay. Yeah, that's something I've been considering, Baojikawawa. But yeah, I just think I can do it right now. All right. I am going to have to... Alright, so the strat this time is that we're going to Ice Bolt him, like, every turn. Because that is going to make it so that he spends as much time as possible casting Reflect. So let's do it. Identify generally doesn't do things on the world. It's like for items. It does open the door to this tower, though. Alright, here we go. So let's try it this way. Increase defense. I kind of want it to be you who's casting a spell every turn, though. So maybe we'll do Infernos. Because that should only hit one person, right? Alright. So there's his Reflect. So now we can go... Oops. Double Spirit Punch. Infernos into his Reflect, and then cast another increase also. Yeah, that only hit us for 4 damage. And then I think we need to surround the Lamp Mage. Ah, didn't work. Okay. Get our damage dealers in. Get that in, and then once again, surround Lamp Mage. Man, it's just not working. Okay, we gotta do something a little bit different this time. We need you to do... Stop Spell, Lamp Mage. We need you to do Heal All, Muriel. And we need you to do Surround, Lamp Mage. Thank you. Man, the surround is just not happening. Okay. Yeah, Infernos to get rid of Reflect. And then... just try the surround again. There it is, finally. Alright, so now, this is much better. You can do a Heal All on Hassan. Nice. Oh, dude, this is totally gonna work. I feel like this is working very well. Alright, let's heal all Dash here. Keep him topped off. Right now, I'm kind of feeling an increase again. Nice, nice. He's having to reflect. So then here's the reflect coming off. Surround makes it so that they have less physical accuracy. Okay, now heal more self. Okay, now he's got 2 assholes up, so it's gonna get tough. Let's have you do stop spell. You have to keep doing your thing. And then you spend 1 turn trying to do surround on this lamp mage now. Nice. Okay, stop spell worked immediately. They both worked immediately. Perfect. This might be the one. I have hope. Okay. So now we just need to keep up with healing. So right now, I don't know what my character's max HPs are, which is kind of annoying. But I think we might as well do a heal all on Hassan here. His is 2. Oh, no! Okay, he's doing the shit move. Okay, that's very bad. We need you to heal more. I'm gonna say Muriel. You need to heal all self, and you need to heal all dash. Okay. So now, I hope that doesn't give him a chance to do that spell again. Yes, okay. We got rid of his reflect, so hopefully that means he's reflecting again. No? Alright, but he didn't do the big move. Oh, we got him! We're in there. Alright, don't fuck this up now. We're in there. Alright. Now you... let's say heal more Muriel. And then you heal more Hassan. Alright. So there we go. That was the strat, was just lock him down into having to cast Reflect as often as possible. That's very fun, you know? That was cool. Alright, just keep everyone healed up here. There we go. And just attack now. Get him. Yep. Yeah. Oh my god, that fight took a lot of tries, dude. Oh man. We did it though. There it is. Yeah. Actual progress. All right. Nice level up. Yeah.
How to think I am defeated. Erica, I release you.
Who the hell is Erica? I don't even remember anymore. But okay. Can we look in Oh no, we've got a little ladder here, but don't even know what to do in there. Okay, let me look at my notes and see like what this even relates to. I don't even remember what this area is a part of. Okay, so first, here is my map that we've been working on. And then I got some notes as well. And here, you guys don't usually see my notes. Let me get those on here too. Okay, here you go. Here's my notes. So, Dream Tower L has hard boss. We can get rid of that now. And then that was this. So, defeated boss, released Erica. Whatever the hell that means. If we look at the map here, so that was L, which might pertain to N. Like, it might pertain to something in one of these places because they're close by, you know? So, M, L, and N in the lower world. Alright, I think we're just gonna go to... I'm gonna try going to N. That's funny, like okay, so I beat this boss and I don't even know what it does for me. But alright, take me back to... This place is fine. Up here is the inn. I feel like I remember talking to somebody about this. There's a reason we went to this tower. And I gotta look at the notes again. Alright, and I'm about to take the biggest shave of my life. Oh, yeah, dude. Locked in. Locked it in. Okay. So back to this. Do 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 do. I don't think I wrote it down. But I definitely remember people talking about there being a tower. Yeah, they said that there's a tower in the... that doesn't exist anymore? Didn't they say there's like a tower that doesn't exist anymore? Alright, so... that must be, like... Q? What's Q? Foen Castle? Yeah, it might be Foen Castle. That sounds right. I think it's that. Alright, that's where I'm going. What kind of dumbass wrote this? I know, dude. Like, so often I'm just like, why didn't I write this down? You know? I write down all this stuff and then I don't write down, like, extremely important details. Okay, so where do we drop? Like, wait a second, how do I get to Q? Maybe I can teleport there. Maybe I can return there. And so bum, 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 bum. So that means that we need to just get down there, firstly. Okay, hang on. Where am I? Alright, so here we can get back to the real world. And in the real world, now we can return. Yeah! And looking now at the map like this. I feel like these are the folks that told me to go there. Oh, you're the ones who are helping the king. He's been waiting for your return. Yeah, he better be. The throne room is upstairs. Oh yeah, but then, okay, I remember this place now. Like, that guy got out of the way after a little while. Oh, you're back? How'd you do? I don't believe it. The princess. Her name is Erica? Now I know how I can help the princess in the mirror. Follow me. Do, 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 do. Now I can remove this curse with this, remove the curse with this incantation. The king closed his eyes and started chanting. Oh! Do you acknowledge my love? Call my name if you do. Call the name of the one you love. Vaughn. Erica. Ah. Yeah, I was trying not to draw attention to it. Oh! Vaughn, thank you. Erica, you're really here now. It would seem so, thanks to you and your courageous friends. Of course. Dash, I didn't forget you. I'm just so happy. Now Erica and I can be together. Erica, I have something to ask you. Eh? I've made up my mind. Princess, will you marry me? Eh? I don't know, she might be into Dash. You know. For saving her and all. Alright, back to the throne room. Let's see what's going on in this juicy soap opera. Oh, Dash, you've come back! Thanks to you, Erica and I can be married! Though, It is an object as old as the castle itself. I'd like you to have this Watergate key, yeah! With it, you may be able to sail to new places. Ash received the Watergate key. I expect you have more important things to do. How much time has passed? I quickly lost track. That day Moralgo arrived at our castle, the person I loved was killed. Moralgo tried to comfort me. When I said I didn't love him, he sealed me in that mirror. He refused to free me until I changed my mind. I knew the first time I saw Fawn. He is the reincarnation of the man I loved before. After all those years, I could be with him again. Thank you for what you've done. Forgive me, but I have nothing I can give you. Everything I know is from so long ago. All right, so she is into it. Okay. This bed will finally be used. Now I'll have to make it every day.
Yes.
Oh, they've got a map here. Oh, I guess we can't look at it. All right, there we go. I feel like we've finally made significant progress in the game after getting stalled for quite a while. But here's what I love about video games, really, is that, like, I'm gonna remember that boss forever, you know? If I had gone in and one-shot that boss, and then you asked me about it a year later, I wouldn't have remembered it, you know? But now, whenever I think about Dragon Quest VI, or I think about hard bosses, or that kind of thing, you know, I'm gonna think about that boss. Memorable. Okay, so now I need to find my boat, and the easiest way to do that, I think, is going to be to return to Mudo's castle. And then it'll just be... Oh, I forgot that this puts you in the castle. But there we go. Now the boat's just... Oh, no, that's not convenient. All right, return me to... What? Where am I? Oh, right, we're in the real world. It confuses me that we are from the dream world. Because I always just think, like, yeah, where we started, that's going to be the real world, right? But no. Alright, is the boat accessible from here? Okay, I'm not seeing it. San Marino? There we go. Okay, so the Watergate is this. Alright, so we're gonna be able to find a bunch of new stuff now, I think. This might just open the entire rest of the game. We'll find out. Hang on, where am I? Okay, yeah. Yo, Mr. Bud. All right, get him. And then once we, I'm really excited to master the classes that we are too right now, because once Muriel masters Wizard, she's going to be able to be a Sage. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's go. All right, take me down here. What's this house again? That's L. I think it's just a well, right? Yeah, well to the dream world. Okay, so first things first. We were never able to get onto this side of the mountains here. Just pre-ordered the remake. Yeah, hope you enjoy it. I'm looking forward to finally playing the original once I'm finished with this one. Except I might... I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I kind of do think it's likely... Ooh, there we go. Assassin. I kind of think it's likely that I will just go straight to Dragon Quest VII after this one. But I'm also very interested in playing Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey for the DS. All right. And Hassan just gives them the, Oh, man, I can't think of the name of it. The pressure... What's the move in Kill Bill? The 5 pressure point palm technique or whatever? Bam, ba-da-bam. 5-point heart exploding technique. Yeah. Oh, man. What a great idea for a movie like that, you know? Because it's very cheesy, but it allows for them to get to that state where she does it to him, and then because of how it works, you know, then he's allowed to have his whole speech, right? He's allowed to have his farewell speech, and then take 5 very dramatic steps, you know? And it's just such a satisfying, like, just movie thing, you know? Alright, so where does this take us? Wait a second. Can't we go here already? Haven't I been here? I could have gone up these stairs anytime I wanted. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, so I could have already been here if I wanted to be. This first place that I'm going to. And so this spot over here, I'm guessing, is going to be a place I've already been. But, you know, I'll... Hang on. Did I mark anything on the map down here? A. Oh, yeah. I gotta rewatch those. Wait. Oh no, okay, this is O. What is that, Clear Vale? Yeah, this is Clear Vale. Alright, so let me just get the map filled out down here. Yeah, I mean, we'll figure out where to go. It's just funny that the first place I went to happened to be somewhere that I actually have gone before. But yeah, finding where we're supposed to go is the, you know, it's the whole thing that we're doing right now. It's priority number 1 is go to all of the new places that we can reach. Adventure, exactly. Next step, adventure. Where are we going? Nowhere special. Always wanted to go there. Do 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 do. Man, I gotta be walking more every day. I gotta be like taking a walk every day and stuff, but it's winter now. We're just getting into winter now. Ugh. It's easy to take a walk every day in the summer. We got a nice walking path. I take a walk every day in the summer. And the spring and the fall. It's just winter that sucks. Whoa. Yeah, you need a bath tonight, Mia. Standing desk treadmill. It seems like too much of a thing. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever use it. But we do have a treadmill, actually, which I should definitely just take a little bit of time every day and walk for 30 minutes, right? I've got a, but I have thought about a standing desk though, yes. I think it would be great to have a transforming, you know, standing sitting desk like you have. I think that'd be great. You know what I notice is, okay, so I bought the computer chair that I work from is I bought it from Danger Valentine, and that chair is great. It's very comfortable, doesn't give me any problems. My other computer chair though, that's on like my recreational computer desk, you know, if I sit on that chair for too long, I get plantar fasciitis. Hey, what have we here? Who the hell are you? The stylish smith? Ooh, make our weapons and armor more fashionable. I mean, let's try it. Let's try it on the old iron helm or something, right? Can't do anything to that. Or wait. You can count on me, 400? He said he wouldn't do it. The style became 26. Oh, okay. He acted like he couldn't do it and then did it. Okay. So we got the style smith down there. We're gonna but yeah, after I sit on that computer chair for a while, then I get like plantar fasciitis in my right foot. If I sit on a cushion, it doesn't happen as bad though. We don't even know what style does yet. I did use Google Lens to translate some of the instruction manual though, and it suggested that there might be a beauty pageant at some point in the game that we're gonna need to be stylish for. Ah, okay, well, here is where we're fighting the dudes that got us here. So that's a good sign for being in about the right place. But I do have a, hang on. There we go. I do have a, like a blanket curled up on the chair, acting as a cushion, and that helps a lot. Okay, so we got a castle on that side of the mountain. What do we got over here? Oh, new dudes. That where it pinches veins and slows blood flow to the feet. So specifically what it is when you put pressure on your toes, there's like a line of pain that shoots from like across the arch of your foot, from like the ball of your big toe to your ankle. Just that whole line down the arch is just super in pain, like, you know. Which sucks a lot. You know, it makes it so you can't really walk. But yeah, so what it means is that, like, I would very much like to get a different chair for that for that desk. All right. Everybody just use whatever spell you want, I guess. I thought we were going to help Muriel there. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that's everything that's on this side of the mountain, so let's get to that castle then. Yeah, it's just kind of weird that, like, sitting on the wrong kind of chair causes it to happen, you know? And my physical therapist, who fixed my wrists, he gave me a stretch to do, but it's really hard, the stretch. Because, like, the position you have to get into, and, like, basically it's like to put your foot up against a wall and then, like, lean forward into the wall, and it stretches it out, and it feels good to do. But if there's a trim on the wall, which every one of my walls has, it's painful. And it's just a very awkward position to get into, so I gotta come up with a different way to do it. Maybe if I took like a wood plank or something and pulled it toward my knee instead. Oh, we actually can't get to this castle yet. Okay. So that castle can only be accessed by that little bit of water there. All right, all right. So, I was hanging out with old Danger Valentine the other day, and our other buddy, and we played Gloomhaven. Have you guys heard of Gloomhaven? Except we played a simpler version of it though, because we're not necessarily dedicated to the full experience, you know. So we played Jaws of the Lion. It's pretty cool. It's like it's similar to D&D in that, like, you know, for combat you've got like a grid map that you move around on, you know, and like you take turns fighting and the enemy has turns and stuff. But it's I think it's a lot simpler than D&D, and more like streamlined video gamey feeling, kind of. And I thought it was quite fun. You know, I enjoyed it. I would play more of it, but I think I'd be more interested in playing more of the Slay the Spire card game first, though. Because that's the thing, is he also has the Slay the Spire board game, which is super fun. And so, we did Final Fantasy, dude. Yes, we finally took out that boss that I've been stuck on. Okay, so we can't land here because of the craggy rocks. Yeah, Slay the Spire board game. It's very good. Ooh, look at this water cave. Folks, we have new content. We're even boating into town? Who the hell is this?
Why have you come to this village? To see the mermaids?
Oh shit, if there's mermaids, then yeah, we're all about that.
Ha! Only children believe in fairy tales.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll find out, though. What class? I've played on the... So, Slay the Spire, the video game, I've played quite a bit. With all the classes. The board game, I know I've played Defects, and I know I've played Watcher, and I think I've played Silent. Yeah, I've played everybody except Ironclad on the board game, I think. We need boats to fish, and fish to eat. Our village could be done for. That cat seems to be having a good time, at least. Okay, okay. And the towns are so big in this game, it's no wonder they made your characters walk so fast. Walks up, asks what you're here for, calls you a child, leaves. Alright. This is Pescani Village. Alright, alright. So, open that map up. We are on letter T. Alright. T. Pescani Village. Alright, let's see what we can find here.
This is bad. The monster will surely return from the sea soon, and we don't have an offering.
Oh, it's that kind of place. Oh, we've seen this interior a few times. Yo, Jesse. What do you want? Get out! Hang on, let me just look inside your barrels real quick. 7 gold? Alright, thanks, asshole. Doesn't even got any good books. Oh, okay. Trying to see if I can explore outside the fence there. Oh, and that puts you in here, okay. Alright, there we go. Rob, he's a fisherman. He was the best in the whole village. But one day his ship was attacked by a sea monster and destroyed. He barely escaped with his life, but he hurt his arm and his foot. Fishing was his life, but he can no longer do it. I wish I could do something to help. Yo, Justin? Last Dragon Quest you played was on the PS2? Yeah, 8 was on PS2. And that one looks awesome. I'm looking forward to getting to that one. Alright, hit me with that defense seed. Sometimes Rob leaves the village and goes to the cave. It's not an exciting place. I wonder what he does there. Okay. I forgot the timer a couple times, and now I just have no idea what our playtime is. I could calculate it, but it would take me a minute. And I should do that for next time. I should figure out where the timer left off. I should just put it in my notes where I leave the timer off, you know? That would be easy. Oh yeah, okay, so we're here. Rob goes to the cave every day. What? You've met Rob? He's been acting strange lately. What happened? Oh, he's in love, but never mind. Rob seems troubled. He was our best fisherman. You were playing FF12 at the same time your dad got your PS2 Slim. No, and those games for Christmas. Oh yeah, dude. Final Fantasy 12 is so good. All right. Let's chat with these folks. Completely sold out of fish. I used to have lots of fish. The sea is so dangerous now. Welcome to my item store. All right, item store. Ooh, pink pearl. No idea what this is for. Muriel and Barbara can use it. Let's see what this is. I'm not going to equip it because I want to see what it does. Alright, accessory. Okay, it raises her style a whole bunch. Alright. I really saw it! Amidst the northern rocks! What? The mermaid! The mermaid! Got some boxer shorts. We're just gonna steal that guy's underwear and leave. No big deal. I heard the world was peaceful again. It was just a lie. Just look at how our village is doing. All the fish are being eaten by the monsters in the sea. I heard there was a mermaid scene nearby. If you see it, let me know. I want to catch it and put it on display. It'll make me rich. Ah, here's this guy. Didn't like the voice sound in 12? Okay, I did notice that Vaughn's voice was like really low quality. I think all of the characters actually, yes. The spoken voice lines are noticeably very compressed and low quality. Vaughn's was like particularly bad for some reason though. Maybe it was because I just like his voice was shitty and so I was a little harsher on it. Hey! Love the small metal. Oh, new customers! Have you come to purchase fish? I'm sorry, but my last client bought them all.
They sell fish at this store, but the prices are very high because of the fish shortage. They may have to close soon. There just aren't enough fish.
All right. Well, we've talked to everybody. We've slept at the inn. We've saved. Let's get into this cave and see what's going on.
Nothing at all. What? Rob? Yeah, he comes here occasionally. He sneaks around the back of the cave.
And yo, no cab. All right. Oh, we've got ourselves another dungeon to map out. Love it. Okay. It might not be... Kind of seems like there's not any fights here. Reminds you of the Paper Mario playthrough. Oh yeah, dude, Paper Mario was so fun. And I'm glad I finally did Thousand Year Door also. That took forever. It took a long time for me to get to that one. All right. There might be a little something more to this cave. And good thing there's no fights if we have to look this closely. Just bumping into all the walls. Pop over here again. Nothing. All right. Maybe something else we got to do first. We'll give this guy another stop and chat. Sneaks around in the back of the cave. He sneaks around. This might be a puzzle. So I'm going to have to look a little bit more closely at the back of the cave. But anyway, Paper Mario, super fun. I would like to replay, well, to just play Super Paper Mario, because I had Super Paper Mario when it was brand new. For some reason, I didn't play through the whole thing. The fact that they say he sneaks around back here makes me think that there's something I need to do to find him, you know? Sticker Star, I don't remember which ones are on which. Sticker Star on DS sounds right, though. Just because stickers, I can imagine with the DS touchscreen probably makes sense, right? And yeah, Super Paper Mario is definitely very different, for sure. Ooh. Wait, we got Sneak and it costs 0 MP? Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what to do here yet. We'll have to figure this out later, or try something else first. So let's see. Cave in town seems empty. But hint is that Rob sneaks around in the back. Yeah, I heard Sticker Star is when the series, like, fell off, is what I understand, right? Like, the first two games, classics, everybody loves them. Super Paper Mario is, like, it's very different, but it's still a great game. But if you're really into the particular style, the JRPG style of the first two Paper Marios, then you're going to be disappointed, but it is at least still a great game. And then... yeah, it seems like Sticker Star and on, just like nobody cares about the series anymore. Because what else was there? Color Splash, Origami King, Paper Jam, right? Or no, that was... Paper Jam is a Mario and Luigi game, isn't it? It's like a crossover. Alright, I'm gonna try to go to this water cave. Like here, what I'm seeing that looks suspicious is this. Oh! Okay, we got like a Link's awakening situation. We got her cornered. No! Oh, well, now I feel bad. Oh, I wonder if this cave... Okay. So we chase the mermaid to the back. Now let's go to the cave in town. They could only use established Mario Universe characters. Oh. That is weird. That is dumb. Alright, let's see if anything has changed here. I was thinking the mermaid may have traveled here. Like that, I was thinking this might have been that spot that we just chased her to. But it doesn't look like it. Okay. I do have one thing that's a little bit of a long shot. But remember, this? North, then east. North at the first intersection. Here, I'm gonna scooch this. Except I don't exactly know when the puzzle would begin. I imagine it would be here. Go north. East. North at the intersection. West and south. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, what about the no. This is nothing. Get out of here. Okay, let's just let's explore around a little bit more. See what else there is to find. Like, what else is on this continent? We gotta get the Graboopy out of here. Graboopy. Bum bada bum. Doo 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 bum bada bum. Okay, right, that's kind of where we saw earlier. Alright, alright. La da 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 da. So, looking at TVs, like CRTs, a whole bunch today, it sure seems like, at least, I'm only looking at Trinitrons, right? Because Trinitrons have a great picture. Red Belt, alright. And then we got Super Player. Okay, hang on, I gotta check that out. Barbara. Ah, she's mastered Goof Off. Okay. Alright. Yo, Taco. That's right. I'm only in, if it ain't a Trinitron, I ain't interested. But it's just interesting because they like only come in 20-inch. Well, besides even smaller ones, they come in like 20-inch, 27-inch, or 32-inch, or 36-inch. Right? Is like all of what I was seeing. And I think the 36 inches might be widescreen. I don't. No, they're not. Never mind. Never mind about that. I think some of the pictures I saw were just a little squished. Okay. So we can return here. So that means we got to go here, right? Oh, this is the, well, that's fine. We can do this. Whoops. What up, Taco? Alright, we gotta talk to the king. Yes. Alright, so Barbara is now able to be a superstar, I think. Yeah. Because she's been a goof off. Alright. How much are they going for these days? So it seems like a good Trinitron, and by here's what I mean by good, is that it's more than like 27 inches minimum, and it has a component input on it. It seems like 300 is like a good deal. 300 seems to be like a great deal, and then, you know, going up to like 36 inch. I was seeing like up to like $800 for like for something that's bigger, or like comes with a stand or something. This is the thing, is that so I hope I contacted somebody on Craigslist. Have they gotten back to me yet? Yes. Okay. So there is one local. Let me tell you the details on this CRT that's on Craigslist and is local. I can get a 27, just like I said, 27-inch, great condition, component video, $300. Or The same guy, all right, the same guy has a 36-inch Trinitron, great condition, component input, with a stand. Like, it's the stand that comes with the TV, so it's a matching stand, which is important because 36 inch is kind of fucking huge for a CRT. So, big CRT, 36 inches, comes with a stand, $750 is what he's asking for. But, like, I can just go pick it up. So those are my two options that I'm thinking about right now. I'm not carrying that. I mean, you know, I'll get help. I'll get help. So I gotta talk to Mrs. Dash about what we're allowed to get. 'Cause like I'm saying, the whole goal is that, like, down here in the studio, right, this is my main TV that I play on when I stream. And then over here, I've got a 20-inch PVM. The thing about the 20-inch PVM is that, first of all, it's only 20 inches. Secondly, it's got weird-ass BNC inputs because it's a PVM. Now, this is great for when I'm streaming. Don't get me wrong, I love this thing. But when I go upstairs, when I want to just be retro gaming in the family room, I want to have a nice big one. It's not going to be a PVM, but it is going to have component on it. So I'm going to have to figure out some stuff. Like, I'm going to have to open up my NES and my Famicom and make sure that they have component out. I'm not even sure if they do YPBPR. They might only do RGB, so I might have to wire that up. I'm going to have to, like, redo some of my stuff to make sure I even have component video out of my stuff. But, hey, you know. Anyway, that's where we're at. Nice. The guy got back to me. Okay, so fighter, we still need 2 more levels. Priest needs 2 more levels. Thief needs only 1 more level. Nice. Wizard needs 2 more levels. Okay. Makes sense that the goof-off leveled up more quickly than others. Okay, now I need to get back to the real world. And I guess we can do that here pretty easily. Right? We just go down here. And in here. Oh, wait, this is this room. It is crazy. Boltar, yeah, 27 CRTs are more expensive than some cheap flat screens. I was just at Best Buy. You can get a 65-inch HD TV is less than $500 right now. Isn't that fucking insane? It's crazy. Like, HD TVs are cheap as hell right now. But what can I say? You can't play Battletoads on them, though, you know? What are we doing? Pescani. We're going back there. Okay, and now I'm just, You hate smart TVs? I mean, I don't use any of the smart features on the TVs. It just won't look good. It'll look good if you put it through a RetroTink 5X. It'll look perfect. But it won't play perfect, you know? You're gonna, you won't be able to do perfect Mario stair climbs and that kind of thing, because it won't be frame perfect, you know? The RetroTink 5X is great, I love it. But I think it adds like 2 frames of input lag, or maybe even only 1 frame. But when you're trying to play Battletoads, that's too much. Looks like I haven't been up here yet, I don't think. It's got a VCR built in, which you've probably never used. Yeah. I definitely remember those TVs. Little handheld with a perfect screen ratio. Is it, what is the name of it? Because there's a lot of those things out there. I know people really like the analog systems. Ooh, nice. Okay, they're all confused. The R365. Gotcha. Alright, take me back to no magic, and then give me a restore. I have a feeling Mrs. Dash's vote is going to be for the 27-inch because it's half the price, and 36 inches might just be too big. But it comes with the stand! But Mrs. Dash might also think that the stand is ugly, and she'll want to get like a nice like wood grain one or something, you know. We'll see. I'll have the conversation with Mrs. Dash. I'll pop the question, the CRT question, and I'll report back on what she says. Can we enter the back of this town on a boat, maybe? And yeah, I mean, this thing is gonna weigh a couple 100 pounds. Hey, Danger Valentine might still be here. I'll get him to help me. Okay, no, we can't, there's no town entrance back there. What if we come back in here? Is the mermaid back? She is. Okay. FMU. What's FMU? Something me up. Guess? Fuck me up? Oh no. Okay. Okay, and then so we can talk to her. We can get all the way up to talking to her. Okay. So we must need something like in our inventory or something to be able to talk to her. Man, this game's got, like, good town puzzles, it seems. There's been a few places now where it's like I get to town and I don't really know what I need to do here. I don't really have any reason to don't really have any reason to think that anything will be different in here now. Okay, there we go. We're walking stealthy now. Because they said he's sneaking around. Maybe we gotta sneak around. I don't think sneak is gonna interact this way, though. I think it's gonna be just for encounters, but... Whatever. You prefer Dragon Quest VI over Final Fantasy VI? Thus far, I easily agree with you. I'm enjoying this like vastly more than I enjoyed Final Fantasy VI. Like, it's funny. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I've played all the Final Fantasies, or at least all the mainline ones up through 13. Really liked all of them. I'd recommend all of them. I've got all kinds of nice things to say about them, right? But like the further I get into the Dragon Quest series, I'm kind of just like, these games are better. These games are just better. Turns out they've been better the whole time. They're just more my style, you know? They're exactly what... Like, Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 are exactly what I want out of an RPG. And then it's like Dragon Quest, I feel like, is just like continues that style, though, more, you know? Okay, well, I'm just gonna start sailing around a little bit more and see what's going on. I have not played Dragon Quest XI yet. I am going through the series linearly, chronologically. So, I've done 1 through 5, and now we're on 6. Okay. Doing the Final Fantasies that way? Yeah. See, that's the thing, is like, I'm on to Dragon Quest now, but I did Final Fantasy first. 1 through 13, you know? Okay, I don't remember what town this is. Amaru? Oh, yeah. Wait. Do I have notes about Amaru or not? Here's the town. I feel like I wrote something else down about this town. Oh yeah, remember this? We gotta figure out what that is all about also. Maybe, Chamboro can get us in there because he's a thief. We already did this stuff. How viable is one of those widescreen HD CRTs if you use a low latency upscaler? I'm not sure. I don't have experience with them. But from what I've heard, HD CRTs started to use technology that loses the benefit of a CRT. The benefit of a CRT is that it's like the electron beam is like shooting the colors as the console is feeding it to it. So there's zero lag, right? And the HD CRTs, though, they might start doing things that aren't that. I'm not positive. Again, I don't actually have experience, but I've heard that like rear projection CRTs, for example, are not lagless. But yeah, I would need to like test it myself. All right, so I'm looking for someone who mentions proper HD CRTs. Yeah, I just haven't used them ever. I swear someone mentioned this town. Oh, here we go. It's this. A well in the south has an illusion, and there's a person. All right, there we go. So there's a well in the south of town? What are they talking about? Is it this? Whoops. DQDR? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I mean, I already... I feel like I already did whatever is the deal with that well. But maybe they mean a well in the south. I mean, maybe they... Whoa! Oh, yeah. Actually, here, let's re-up that. Maybe they mean down here? No. I think I maybe already did the thing here. Alright, well... I guess, we gotta figure out where else we can get with this boat? Or go back to the fishing town. Or we gotta go back to, that other place. Oh, hey! This little patch of grass we haven't been able to access yet. Look at these dudes! Your left ear popped a while ago. Did it do that thing where you, do you guys ever get that thing where, like, when you swallow, it doesn't click your ears? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, that is, like, the most frustrating, tilting thing in the world to me. It drives me crazy. I feel like I have been here. Oh yeah, this guy? Just mumbling? Oh, okay. Here's something we just gained access to. Let's go. Oh, is this gonna be back out? Ah, it's one of these. Ooh, you know what this might be? This. Okay. So, first go north, then east. Uh-oh. But I don't know if this is an intersection. I'm gonna say not. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. See, that's what I love, Parbs, is I love tricky secrets. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of Animal Well. You know, loved Animal Well, if you guys played that. And, like, Tunic. Oh, dude. Okay, so that was... So, north at the first intersection. West at the next? I don't know if I'm following this correctly right now. And this, I mean, this might also not be the right way. One of your favorite games? It was so good. It's funny because, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of, like, Tunic's combat. But, man, the exploration and the puzzles were so good that I got totally into the game. High Monk learned defeat and heal all. Okay, nice. Hassan has heal all now. Oh, I see you. Oh, that's unlucky. I have not gotten any hints really. There have been a couple people who are who have like tried to throw out their own guesses of things that they didn't know. Oh my god, things that they didn't know either. But no like direct spoilers. Yikes, bro. Okay. Stop! Okay, Vivify dash. Okay, that was good. Alright, Spirit Punch him. And then heal all. Heal all. Probably you. And yeah, that is exactly what I would like people do is, you know, even if you don't know the answer to the puzzle, I would prefer people not throw out their own guesses, because if you're right, there's like no difference between that and if you, like, whether you know if it's right or not doesn't change whether it spoils if you are right, you know what I mean? Okay. I gotta start doing spirit punches with dash more. Because it's just really good. La da 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 dun. I mean, my interpretation of the directions just got us to a staircase down. So we might be on the right track here to actually solving this puzzle. I feel like we gotta take out the high orc first. Except that guy does confusion, which is potentially very bad. Ay, ay, ay! Okay, so let's go save life, and then you Spirit Punch High Orc. All right. I'll Spirit Punch the evil fly because... Oh, dude, it just dodges everything. All right, here we go. No magic, just fight it. Just kick this thing's ass, please. There we go. All right. Oh, that was a rough combo. And yeah, I've certainly had it before, Parb, where like, yeah, where somebody throws out a guess, and I know that they don't know, because just, you know, I know. But yeah, it still is correct, and then it's like, oh, well, you know, now I don't get to solve the puzzle. Is there a single instance in a Final Fantasy game where someone says the phrase Final Fantasy? I don't remember it ever happening. Learned Iron Eyes. Okay, we got to keep our eye on this superstar because it's one of them their super classes, and so I got big expectations. Oh yeah, they waited until 16 to name drop. Oh. Okay, them just doing defense or attacking is not a big deal. Was 16 good? I think, from what I understand, 16 is a great character action game. So if you're into, like, the Devil May Cry, Bayonetta type shit, then you may really like it. Here, we're gonna go save life on this, and then see what the rest of the folks do. Okay, excellent. Oh, would you look at that? Crime Boss learned Locate. Crime Boss, oh, he's full, dude. All right, so Chamorro has mastered the art of the thief. We're almost there for Hassan as well. Okay, let's see what this is. I think there was a chest off to the right, though. Here, let's go... And then the other thing, what I know of Final Fantasy 16 other than that is that it is it's very mature as far as like swearing, violence, right, that kind of thing. It seemed like they wanted to go real Game of Thronesy with it. That I only played the demo, but my takeaway from the demo was that they were trying to hook the Game of Thrones crowd. Ooh. All right. Well, I guess we'll take a look at this thing, right? Okay. Oh. Gotta take out the high orc. Nice. Okay. Not too concerned about the rest of this then. Okay. So we've learned to take out the evil fly first. Do, 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 do. No. Okay. Maybe I should oh gosh, I should. Okay, we gotta, here, follow orders. Or no, these guys are immune to Spirit Punch, I think, so we'll do that. And then we need to increase to... No, stop! Stop! Oh, shit. They debuffed my defense, and I should have rebuffed it much earlier in the fight. Okay. Yeah, just get him. Oh, and then I gotta check something actually. Do we have... Oops, do we have our... We do, okay. Just a small medal, okay. So there seems to be more to this puzzle. Because it certainly looks like I have found, like, the shrine, right? For Sufita's shield. But I don't know how to actually interact with it here. But yeah, it seems really, like, I'm really liking it with this game. The way that, it seems like all the places have a puzzle to them. They're not just, you know, it's not just a dungeon with a chest at the bottom, right? And even if the dungeon is a maze, I'm wondering if there's something I need to do on the upper floor. I bet it's something like that. Like we need to do something up there, and it's gonna trigger something to change down here, maybe. However, we got to get out of here for now. And then... Nearest town, I guess, would be... Oh, we came, like, all the way around. There's no in-dungeon map, no. Okay, these are old guys. For this dungeon, oh yeah, I'm just free braining it. I like that term. We're just free braining it. All I've got in order to get to that room, though, is we've got this clue that somebody told us. But I think we're gonna have to, I mean, I might have to draw a map, you know. Sometimes I gotta bust out the grid paper and draw a map. And this dungeon seems like it might be one of those, because it seems pretty complicated. Oh, I gotta go back to the shrine now, though, anyway, because... Okay, yeah, so we gotta return to Dama Shrine anyway. I don't know why I keep looking at the well from like, the top down. I think it's because of the way that you climb down them. Makes me want to always look down, like, go down on them. But, we don't gotta. Okay, so the whole reason to make him a thief and then a merchant is I think he also needs to be a beastmaster now. Because that will allow him to become a ranger, right? Thief, merchant, and beastmaster, yeah. Alright, so Chamboro does not have anything special yet, because, yeah, we gotta go Beastmaster. Yes. Alright. That's all for now. La da dun dun down. And then what's your deal? Yes, we did come here for that. Oh no, we know. What I don't remember is if you can save here. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Let's take a shave. And then tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We've got, Christmas Eve is a busy day for us. You know, we've got, we're hosting, we've got family over. And then Christmas Day, we got to go down to my in-laws to do Christmas with them. So the next couple days, likely no stream. I am most likely to be back on the 26th, Friday. But we'll see what happens. I am not sure. But there we go. That's gonna be it for me today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, Slime is doing a hundo tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. You know, or not tomorrow. Sorry, on Christmas. He's gonna be doing a Christmas hundo in FF7, so that should be cool, and that should, give people something to watch on actual Christmas Day. Hang on, I'm just saving my notes and closing them. And all right. So first we'll say bye to YouTube, and then we'll raid somebody on Twitch. So for YouTube, goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Merry Christmas. See you then. All right, and then for those of you on Twitch, let me find a suitable raid target. I feel like I always raid the same, like, 2 people. And so you know what we'll do? Oh yeah, dude, Blink is speedrunning Earthbound. There we go. There's someone who I don't raid super often. And he is speedrunning a Super Nintendo game. He is speedrunning Earthbound, going for a PB. He's also the world record holder of Breath of Fire 1. So, yeah, go check him out. Have a good night. Bye.